Hello there, good morning. It is not even, what is the time here? It's 8 o'clock for me, so it's like 2 o'clock in New York. So there's nothing going on there at the moment. There is no DR and stuff like that. That starts at 3. But looking at the chart here, this is the daily. I just want to draw the line here. So that's the line, that's where I want to target first today. So I want to first try and get up there, and then if it gets up there, then maybe look at something else. But this is my first draw on liquidity here. It's the first thing that I'm looking at this morning. But I won't do anything, or shouldn't do anything, until we have some sort of a setup here on the 5-minute chart with regards to DR and all of that. So this has been this is what you call the ADR, the after session. This happens like 7 p.m. New York time there, and it's now done. So usually I don't trade this at all. Here you can see there was a full session for that as well, for the ADR. How does it look further? So that's the target there. For the first target for the day would be that there. And yeah, so what I'll be looking at here is like 15-minute gaps below there to try and reach for that target. So let's see if I turn on this indicator here. So that's the first area that I'm looking at here. That would be my first area where I'll be looking at. So I'll put an alert there. Put an alert there, but not, I'm looking at the wrong chart here. Yeah, this is the chart I'm supposed to be looking at here, so I'm going to remove these lines. So back to the daily. Yeah, it's still the same story here though. Because that there is where I am targeting first before doing anything else. Remember, the weekly was short. If you watch the weekly video, and this is just all intraday. Yesterday we wanted to go long because of this, and now today again, but our target isn't very far away. So that's our target up there, and then down to the 5-minute, and you can see that false day going on there. And then let's go on to the 15-minute. I like 15-minute gaps. I will put an alert on this 15-minute gap here. So that is 4788. That's where I would like to see prices first come down, and then hopefully get a setup in this area over there. Okay, it's like 10 past 3 in the morning for New York, and it is about, what's it, 10 past 9 here. Let's see, going to the 15-minute. Still looking for prices to get down to this gap on the 15-minute, and then look to see if we can find a long position to try and get from the gap to the external liquidity, which is for me in this case is going to be up here on the daily. The issue that we're having is that gaps, there are many 15-minute gaps here. But they are not that far. I mean, it's 47.90 where I'm looking at, and the entire thing is 47.70. So it's like 20 points. So we can wait and see. It's coming nicely down there now. On the 5-minute, we can see the DR session is now forming. So this would close in 45 minutes time, because it's from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and then we would have our DR session. So we'll see how it goes here. The first draw on liquidity for me is up here, because that's the yesterday's high. Okay, so prices has come into this 15-minute gap now here, and then that's the target up there. So the gap that has finally made it here was this 15-minute gap here. I said earlier on this morning, it's like 20 pips away from where we were this morning. So that's the gap there that we were actually waiting on. So if you've tried it here to get up here to the daily, you would have had a good run still. I mean, it's better than 1:1. But if you've got in here on the last 15-minute gap, then and you've made it to hit the target here, then it was a decent trade, about what was it, like 30 points, if you've made it around here somewhere. So there were many fair value gaps and things that you could have tried to go long, but the one that we were supposed to really look at was this 5-minute gap, this here. So you get your confirmation, and then you are looking for trades. So this was the best, you know, the most valid trade was this, because you get your confirmation here, and then you get your retracement in a fair value gap, and then it hits the target up there. So that was okay. And before that, obviously now prices were coming down, and you get a short confirmation here. So this short confirmation, this is your ODR session. So you got your short confirmation. So now you can't really trade it long to get up here. You're going to have to wait. So as soon as you get this short confirmation here, then you can, you know, trade it short up until your 15-minute gaps or so. And also other targets that you could look at is your standard deviations, 1.5 and all of that. So it went even past 2. Remember yesterday we said if it goes past the 2, you can actually look for a retracement. So this went past your 2, and then it came down into the fair value gap. So you could have looked here for your long trade to get up into this section. Yeah, so there was a lot that you could do today. So that was it. Let's see how it looks for tomorrow. Remember now, for the week we are looking at shorts, because we've now really retraced nicely, and we till Friday we're going to need to see the prices comes down. Let's just have a look at this. So if I go to the weekly, and remember, I encourage you to look at that video I made of the weekly chart and stuff. Yeah, you can see the weekly candle or last week, and then this week is just Monday and Tuesday's trading. So I'm hoping that this is just a retracement, and we're going to come down and try and get this, but only time will tell. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.